thank you very much. I am Mike Glenn, better known as the Stinger. I'm a former NBA player, and currently I'm a broadcaster for the Atlanta Hawks. I do their pregame, halftime, and postgame shows on Fox Sports Southeast. Also, I'm the guy that started the nation's first basketball camp for deaf kids that we've been running now for 37 years. So those are two things that I'm probably most known for, and certainly glad to be here this evening to receive a special award as one of the men of elegance in 2016. So glad to have this award as well.
All right. Well, I knew your name and your face looked familiar.
Yes,
I see you on the on TV.
Absolutely.
With the Hawks.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I knew something was about you that I knew, which is good.
Thank you very much. And you know, as you know, Hawks have been playing extremely well. So we've had great ratings on the games and the pregame, halftime, and postgame shows. So Hawks are doing really well. Looking forward to another great season.
Okay. Well, you know, what advice would you give guys that want to make it in the NBA? You know, and what should they do? Should you even be considered?
Absolutely. Well, you know, if you have that dream and that passion, of course, you have to work on your game, believe that you can make the best of the talents that you have, and see where that talent will take you. Because nobody knows. Nobody knows if you can make it to the NBA, if you can play overseas in the developmental league, or where you can play or coach. So kind of leave it to the universe, but give your best. Take the time to make the best of your talents and your abilities and see where it'll take you. And I would advise anybody that has that passion and love for the game to see how far they can go, and that means playing in any kind of league or any kind of visibility that you can get, from the AAUs to high schools to rec teams, because they all develop character and they develop strength and energy and confidence and self-esteem. So go for it. Go for it and see how far you can go.
All right, before we go, could you look back into the camera and tell people how they can get in touch with you?
Okay, well, thank you very much. And I'm Mike Glenn, and I have a website, which is MikeGlenn.com. MikeGlenn.com, and you can reach me directly on my website and read about some of the many things that I do, some educational projects with used and rare books, to my basketball camp for deaf kids, to working with nutrition. So it's quite a few things that I do, but you can read a lot about those things and contact me at MikeGlenn.com. That's my website, and the email address is right there on my website. Also, I would like to mention about my book. I'm an author also. I've written 5 books, and I'm really think my 5th and latest book would be very good for many people, especially aspiring basketball players, but really anyone. The title of the book is My Next Shot Goes In.
I like that.
You like that?
I like that. My next shot.
Yes, indeed.
I heard that.
And that's what we all have to live with, that kind of expectation that the next venture, the next thing we try will be successful. And then the subtitle is 10 Sacred Characteristics of NBA Players That Lead to Success. So we can see how these players that have gotten to the NBA, the highest level of basketball in the world, what characteristics do they have that maybe you can utilize to be successful in your life. So I would encourage anyone, you can buy it from my website, MikeGlenn.com. It's on Amazon.com as well, and BarnesandNoble.com. But it's My Next Shot Goes In, 10 Sacred Characteristics of NBA Players That Lead to Success by Mike Glenn. Thank you.
Hello, James. This is the Stinger, Mike Glenn. I've heard some wonderful things about you, and I just want to encourage you, James, to keep playing your game, keep pushing to be the best that you can be. There'll be rewards waiting for you down the road. Keep developing. Don't wait until later in life and say, you know, I was pretty good. I wish I had stayed with it to see how far my talent could take me. I've met so many players that blossomed in college and even later in life to become very successful. But one thing they did, they didn't give up. They kept pushing it to see how good they could be. You'll meet many wonderful people because of your talent and all the work that you've put in, and you'll reach much higher levels of success. And everybody will be proud of you, and they'll want to be your friend. I want to be your friend too, James. I want to hear good things about you. So you hang in there, James. Give your best every day, and let's see how good you can be. This is the Stinger, Mike Glenn. All the best.